Hi, my Zephaniah Stars, and today I will be reading a story for you guys. I hope you like it, and I'm eating some cereal on the side, some Cocoa Puffs. Okay, it's called Starting Over, Chapter 1, A Typical Day. My mental alarm clock goes off. The cereal is so good. Let me start all over again. My mental alarm clock goes off, and I pry my eyes open to look at the clock radio sitting on my nightstand. The red block numbers stare back at me, telling me it's time to get up. 5:30 has been my wake-up time every day for the past 16 years, and it still is that way for the next 7 years. It will be the way for the next 7 years. I turn my head on my pillow to look over at Craig, my husband of 18 years. His naked back is to me, and quiet snores escape his mouth. I start to reach my hand out to touch his shoulder, but I pull it back and get out of bed. I slip into my worn slippers. They used to be lined with fur, but over the years the lining thinned out. I used to feel like I was walking on clouds. Now I walk on 3 layers of cotton. My back protests as I stand up, but a few side twists searches and a loud crack from my back. Oh, it hurts so bad. I know the feeling, and I was ready to go. I shrug my robe on and tie it close at my waist. I shuffle to the master bedroom and use the toilet. The master bedroom is my favorite room in the house. I spend many late nights soaking in the bathtub, enjoying the massing jets, and the door locked, keeping my kids out, even if it was for a short while. I didn't have enough time to brush my teeth or wash my face, so I hurried up and washed my hands before heading downstairs to the kitchen. I set the kids' lunches by the door so they can grab them and go. Cereal break. Okay. Back to the story. Eva, my oldest, who was 16, was going through a sushi phase for the past 2 weeks. I've been buying her lunch from a sushi place near her school and packing it for her to take the next day. Craig Jr., also known as CJ, who was 14, will be satisfied with a turkey and cheese sub with everything on it. And Francine, my youngest, insisted on eating 2 Smucker's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. These demands will change in a week, and I will be expecting to keep it up. Okay. I jogged to Eva's room first. She's lying on her back, one leg hanging off the bed, and her arms folded on her chest. Time to get up, Eva, I call, flipping the light on. I throw her curtain open, letting the early sunshine hit her yellow walls. She lets out a groan and rolls to her stomach. I shake her shoulders, and she moves away from me. If you don't get up now, you have to take the bus to school, I warn, headed out the room. Next up is CJ, who requires a tougher approach with no warning. I burst into his room and turn the lights on. Next, I turn off his fan, which will really wake him up. Francine is up already at 12. She's in a middle school and she is trying to fit in. So she wakes up just as early as I do to root through her closet trying to find the perfect outfit. Fancy, no long sleeve shirts today. It's going to be 90 degrees today. I say, poking my head into her room. I hear her suck her teeth and know the eye roll is close behind. Preteen attitudes are the worst things to deal with, but this is my last one. I make a U-turn and go back to my room to wake Craig up. He's long since moved onto his back, and his snore is thunderous. Honey, time to get up, I call her, moving around the room. I grab his wallet, keys, and briefcase, then go stand next to him. I shake his shoulder until he drifts out of his sleep. Huh? He muttered tiredly. Time to get up. He opens his eyes and blinks up at me. For a 42-year-old, he doesn't look bad. He's aged well. Not a single wrinkle on his dark brown skin. Craig snatched his beard and sat up. What time is it? He asked gruffly. 6:40, I answer. Craig grunts and moves past to the bathroom, slamming the door behind him. No good morning kiss, no smile, nothing, not even a loving touch. My shoulders drop a little before I shake it off. He just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Baby, no he didn't. That's been happening for the past 2 years. What? I rushed down to the kitchen and placed Craig's things and put them by the door. I plate the food and wash the dishes, then pour 4 glasses of orange juice. Done. I sigh happily, running my hand over my bonnet. I hear feet running down the steps and Craig runs into the kitchen. After he started going through puberty, he shot up to stand 2 inches taller than me. He looks like his father and sometimes acts just like him. I won't admit it, but it's scary. His waves are kept nicely and his face is freshly washed. He's dressed in a white t-shirt and a pair of black Nike basketball shorts with Air Force Ones. He darts to one of the plates and scarfs it down in seconds. Thanks, Mom. He burps. Leaving his dirty plate on the counter, he runs back upstairs to his room. Oh, no, baby, you better wash your plate out. At least put it in the sink. I glance at the clock on the stove and have to take a common breath. Ooh. It's 7:20 and my daughters have to come. It's 7:20 and my daughters yet. It's 7:20 and my daughters have yet to come downstairs to eat breakfast. My well-buried frustration starts building. First it was my husband treating me like a wall, and now it's my children not paying any attention to the time or not cleaning up after themselves. But I swallow the scream that sits in my throat and gather every bit of patience in my body to not say a word. I want to be the mother that I never had. My mother isn't a terrible person. She just lacks patience. And if you didn't heed her first request, then the yelling would start. And in my childhood, there were too many screaming matches between my mother, my sister, and me. When I was pregnant, I promised myself and my unborn children that I wouldn't raise my voice in anger at them. So far, I kept that promise, but it was only a matter of time before that promise would be broken. Cereal break. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this story. Do y'all like this story? Or y'all want to read a different story? Or let me know what y'all want me to do. But I think I didn't do a mukbang today because I ate sushi and it wasn't that much. So I decided to put something out. So I picked some cereal. It wasn't that much and it has mostly milk. And excuse me. I decided to read this book to you guys, so I hope you like it. Excuse me. Okay, let's continue. I moved to the bottom of the steps. Breakfast is ready, And if you don't want to take the bus, you have 15 minutes. I yelled. Breakfast is ready, and if you don't want to take the bus, you have 15 minutes. I don't drop the kids off at school because Craig's job is en route, so he handles that. But being a partner in Smithson Law requires him to be on time every day and stay late at the office most nights. Whoa. Ooh. Let's continue. Craig jogs down and heads straight to the coffee maker, which I forgot to switch on this morning. He turns to me holding the empty coffee pot and accuses an annoyed look painted on his face. An accusing and annoyed look painted on his face because she forgot to turn on the coffee pot for his coffee this morning. No coffee this morning? Craig asks, slamming the pot down. I had to make breakfast and get the kids up. I defend myself. He runs a hand down his face and with his other hand he grips the edge of the counter. What? The kids are old enough to get themselves up and make their own breakfast. I do everything for this family, and you sit at home all day, every day. All I ask is that you switch the coffee maker on. Craig barked. Ooh, Miss Celie, don't do it, Miss Celie. He ain't worth it, he ain't worth it, Miss Celie. The vein on his forehead throbbed angrily as his chest rose and fell. I flinched and pressed my back against the banister. You don't have to talk to me like that, Craig. And you know that I have done and currently done more than sit at home for this family, I returned. I'd have just sat at home. I've done more. What do you expect? I took care of the kids, washed the clothes, cooked. An ugly look comes across his face and his mouth opens to say something just as ugly, but the thundering sound of the kids coming down the stairs stop him. But his evil eyes never leave mine. His evil eyes never leave mine. Steamy. No, you can't borrow my yellow tube top. You don't even have the chest to pull it off. Eva sniffs as she stumps down the steps. Her slick back puff bounces at the back of her head as she heads for the kitchen counter where the food is. Today's outfit consists of a black overall dress and a yellow t-shirt underneath and black flip-flops with her bag slung over her shoulder. Neither do you, Francine snaps. You're barely a B cup. What? They talking about boobs and breasts and titties. Ooh. Francine marches after her sister wearing a long sleeve pink shirt under overall shorts. So she's wearing a long sleeve pink shirt under overall shorts. Eva throws an icy stare at her sister but doesn't answer. This happens every morning. Not the same topic, but always an argument. Mother, not bacon again. Eva groans. Not everyone can eat in large quantities as you can. I'm trying to watch my weight. I would have slapped that apple. I would have slapped her ass. You know what I'm saying? Me, not everybody can eat in large quantities like you. I'm trying to watch my weight. Well, you watch your ass out that door without no damn breakfast then. That's what you do. We eat that nasty ass breakfast at the cafeteria. See what the cafeteria got to give you. Oh, star one. Ain't that crazy? Insulating that I am not watching my weight and that I overindulge in bacon. Really? It seems your mother has decided to ruin everyone's morning. Let's give her time to get her act together, Craig announced. Ooh, and he's supposed to be the daddy. He's supposed to be the parent. You helping the kids, dog the mom out. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You helping the kids out of my mouth. Mm-mm. No, Craig. No, Craig. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Craig done lost his mind. Craig has definitely lost his mind, y'all. I'll be in the car. He strides to the front door, snatching his things up and storming out the door. Craig need his ass whooped. He need an ass whooping that his own mammy didn't give him. Jeez, mother. Wait up his dad off. Now he be at... What? What? Jeez, mother. Wait up his dad off. Now he'll be all pissy at work. Either side. He'll be all pissy at work. What? She followed her father out the door, not bothering to pick her lunch up. Look, Heather, tell me about it. She called me fancy this morning. What am I, 9? Francine added in. Just because your mama call you fancy, don't mean you 9 years old. What you want to call your little ass a thought? I'll call your little ass a thought, me. TJ ran by me, snatching his lunch up and ran after his sisters. The door slammed shut and I'm left alone. Breakfast has grown cold and 2 lunch bags sit untouched by the door. I blinked the tears away and cleaned the wasted food off the table. I wash the dishes and get started cleaning the house up. I vacuum every room, scrub the 3.5 bathrooms, do the laundry, and pay bills before they're due. I'm finished by 1 o'clock and I'm still in my bonnet and robe. I haven't touched a drop of face wash or toothpaste unless I was wiping it off sink counters. I do a little dance of excitement when I close the bathroom door behind me. I light 3 candles, fill the tub with hot water and 4 drops of peppermint oil, put some Lauryn Hill on, and strip down to nothing. I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and flinch at my reflection. After 3 kids, my body is far from what it used to be. Stretch marks span across my stomach, thighs, and the underside of my backside. My breasts don't have the same perk they used to, and breastfeeding did a number on them. I haven't carried a child in over a decade, but my body hasn't snapped back. The time for working out has always been pushed aside by the needs and wants of my husband and kids. I guess that's why Craig won't touch me. I look away and submerge myself in the tub, sighing as the hot water soaks my skin and soothes my bones. I'm in the tub for 4 minutes when my phone starts lighting up. Eva needs an assignment she left at home, and Francine's school is calling about her not having lunch today. I climb out of the tub and get dressed. So much for a nice relaxing bath. Just a typical day as a mother. Okay, you guys, this is chapter 1 of Starting Over. And I'm going to read the next part next Tuesday on Story Night. So next Tuesday will be Story Night. And I'll read the rest of the story for you guys. Love you, Zephaniah stars. Be blessed. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you want me to do next in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Share, share, share. And give this video a thumbs up. Ring my bell, y'all. Ring my bell. Ring my bell, y'all, and be blessed. Bye.